check 1, check 2, are we live? Hold on a minute. We got echo? No, I do not. Welcome everyone, welcome aboard. Oh, two viewers right now. We'll wait for some people to pop up. But welcome aboard to the 5th anniversary live stream. Hard to believe I've been on YouTube for 5 years. I've been planning this goal. There hasn't been any deep planning going into this or anything. I just planned the live stream a couple months ago. I realized we were coming up on the 5th anniversary on April 3rd, marks 5 years since I started this YouTube channel. I had an original channel that got taken down. A bunch of copyright issues. I did a bunch, it went just by my name, Javin Milligan. And I did a bunch of radio, TV videos. I don't know, it might have been some of FM radio videos I did with some of the music. Content ID picked it up and copyrighted a bunch of it. And eventually I got 3 strikes and I took my channel down. And I restarted this channel, restarted from scratch, worked my way back up, and I'm on nearly a quarter, we're 3/4 of the way from being monetized in terms of subscribers. I'm not sure how many hours of watch time I have, but I know that live streams, doing this, if I do this more often, it'll boost my watch hours on my channel. So, we'll give a couple minutes let some people join. 3 viewers currently. But, I got some of the iconic, well, you considered iconic CRGTV TVs that you've seen over the year on my YouTube channel. The big red one in the middle of the rare 1960s Mark II. That's displaying my live chat. So I don't know if I don't think I get super chats. Yeah, I don't get super chats. If I do have super chats, if it's enabled, if you're looking at your chat, don't feel obligated to send me money. At least just yet, because I'm just starting out with streaming. I feel like as I get more viewers on board, then maybe that's a thing I'll consider, but I don't want to. It's small channels anyway. I don't feel like I should charge people for super chats and stuff. But another one of the more recognizable TVs I have on my YouTube channel here is the one on the top left-hand corner, the black mini personal television with AM/FM radio. My Nana's 2003 mini AM/FM personal TV with AM/FM radio. Those of you who are long-time viewers of the channel, you very well remember that. Hold on. I'll bring that up. That's my most viewed video on this channel. And I hate it because that's when I very first started YouTube. And I didn't really have a whole lot of idea what I was talking about. I had some knowledge. I didn't have my tripod or my camera. I just had my cell phone. All I filmed on was my cell phone. So the video quality was crap. I was younger. I was about 14, 15. I'm 19 now, going on 20 this summer. It's hard to believe. And here it is. I shouldn't get copyrighted, obviously, it's my own video. Where's OBS? I gotta redo that, I gotta fix the window capture. So I'm gonna shrink this down. You're gonna see about 5 or 6 of me for a moment here. I'm gonna add a window capture. Actually, no, nope. Window capture. There we go. Hold on, I need to move my camera above that. do this. There we go. It's the original video. So, you can see in my recommended there's some Dinosaur Jr. music video I started listening to. That's a band. We're going to talk about music later on. I'm going to bring up I think I might bring up my acoustic guitar. I've been learning, that's one of the things I've been taking up this year, because I've been taking a bit of a break from YouTube, because last year was my last year of school, so I was more focused on that. And I learned a little bit of guitar on my time off from YouTube, so I'm going to bring that in here later. Actually, I forgot to bring it in here. I got to go back in the house and grab that. We'll do that later. We're going to talk music. Dinosaur Jr. is a band I've been wanting to get into for a while, and I listened to it last night, and I can't get enough of them. They're great. Out There is a good song. Anyways, so of course, this is the very first original video that caused CRGTV, or Canadian Radio TV Guide, to take off on YouTube. 15K views. Again, I have no idea what people liked about this. I don't know if it's my style of making the video. I hate my voice in the way I described items like the twin lead connector. What do I call it? I call it like forks or tongs or something. I can't hear the audio, but you can. Yeah. So there's that video. This was the early days where I wasn't doing videos like on a regular basis. Well, I haven't been in a while. But also, I apologize for the whoosh noise, like the fan noise you're hearing. That's because I have my microphone a little closer to me. That's because you're hearing I got a heater on my desk here to stay warm. It's a little chillier today, but it's not too bad. It's still warm enough I could be up here to live stream. Right as I came out here, it's overcast again, but it's been overcast all day, and right as I came out here, set everything up, set my shot up and everything, just the clouds broke up and the sun came out. I don't know if that's a sign from God, or I don't know. You take it the way you want to take that. I don't know. Let's see. I got a little bit of poor Wi-Fi connection out here, so it takes me a while to get down to the very bottom. I think I got over 150 videos on my channel now. So that's interesting. It stops there. I wonder if sometimes YouTube will do that automatically. They'll hide some of the older videos. Oh no, I see why. I'm on. I'm gonna go to latest. This is of course my latest video. Stay tuned for. I'm gonna talk about this later. Probably around the very end of the live stream and explain this video. Also, I don't know how many people I have on are going to really pay attention to this, because currently there's a lot of people paying attention to Danny, Shortwave and Radio DX is here. Danny, how come you're not popping up on my talk chat? I gotta figure that out. I think this talk chat might be delayed. You should see, maybe in a couple minutes, you should see your chat pop up there on the screen, on the CRT. Happy anniversary. Yes, thank you, Danny, Shortwave Radio and DX. So where was I? Oh, I was looking at some of my older videos that started this channel. Okay. Try to go back. I haven't done a Christmas special in a while. I didn't do one in 2021. I didn't do one this year. I don't know. I don't really have any ideas for another one. It takes so much work to set up everything. This is the Christmas special we did in 2020. I forgot about this. I just ran like old commercials. I was surprised I didn't get copyrighted. By the way, most of you will notice I have changed the logo. If you go back, it's not the RGB Canadian Maple Leaf anymore in front of the vacuum tubes. It's this. That's just like a random stock image I found, and that's a shot taken from the documentary Spectres of Shortwave by Amanda Christie on the. It's about the demolition of the Radio Canada International Shortwave Transmission Site, and that was one of my favorite shots from the documentary. So I just cropped out this stock photo of some. I don't know, some kid. I think some kid that looks like me. If you look at it from looking from behind, kind of the same hairstyle, or younger me. So that's a cool change. Oh, and I changed the channel art too. I didn't think it was time for an update. And a little bit more professional looking logo. The Texan PL230 is probably my second most watched video, the review I did on that video. A lot of people, this is funny. Oh yeah, this is when it came in the Canada Post sent it to me and it was all soaking wet. Luckily the radio still works. A lot of people were commenting you might want to send it back. It's probably going to be damaged in a couple years. To give you an update on it, I'll give you an update. It's still working totally fine. I'll bring it out actually in a bit. We'll do some shortwave listening. By the way, if any of you, I know Danny Shortwave from Radio DX is in the chat. If anyone else pops in, any other shortwave or Radio DX will pop in the chat. If you're hearing something on the radio, feel free to comment in. It's kind of like treated as in similar style to those of you who are familiar with the official SWL channels, live streams. If you're hearing something on the radio, feel free to comment on it, and I'll see if I can hear it here. But anywho, continuing on with the, what was I going to say with this video? Oh, so besides the packaging, there's a couple people that thought I faked it somehow. I don't know how I would have been able to fake that. I don't know. But there's a lot of people who were talking about, let's see if I can find a comment on it. Some people said I needed to totally redo the video because my hair was too long, I had long nails. Sometimes there you go, for the people who are nail happy about my nails have been trimmed. But no, I just always had the habit of keeping my nails long when I work. I feel like it was nice for it worked best for when I was working on electronics and I was trying to like pry something open or something. You know, if you needed more leverage to like dig on or something, I had the nail. But now that I play guitar, I get more in the habit of cutting them because when I have my fingers on the fretting, or when I'm fretting with the fret hand, my nails will hit two strings at once, and well, see how I try to do it C major, and I sound out of tune because my nails are hitting two, like the B and E string at the same time. But yeah, here we go. Nails and hair are miserable. You must prepare a new one. I couldn't watch this nice radio. I mean, people are just way too. Well, and I'm always sarcastic. Glad you enjoyed it. You can check out more if you like here at the CRGTV page. Yeah, that was at the time when hair salons were shut down there during the COVID pandemic, so I also couldn't get a haircut. But yeah. It's crazy to think that this video is 2 years old already. Wow. On one video I've always been a little self-conscious, well, not really self-conscious about, but a little bit worried about in terms of YouTube's policies is some of these ones, like the fake, they're not real EOLs. They're kind of inspired, but if you ever watch Shango 066, these are like EOL videos. I want to do some real EOL videos. I have a TV. Oh, I took it out of here when I came to the garage. It's in in the Ford outside, in the shed outside. It's like an old Hitachi 90s CRT color TV. It's got a weak CRT. The colors are all smeared on it. Well, not really smeared, but they're kind of just a lot of green and red smear. And so I thought I'd do an EOL on that eventually. It basically stands for end of the line. If you're familiar with Shango066, he does a lot of those videos where he'll EOL a TV, for example. That's where I got the inspiration to do these two. Also, I did a video on talking politics. Well, I didn't really talk politics, we're talking politics. This one, the inauguration special, when Biden was inaugurated. I've always been a little bit leery about that video because there was a point, I think YouTube still does it, they really comb through your videos, and if there's any like political ideology or something that they don't, political opinion that they don't agree with, they'll just take it down and you can also risk your channel. So I don't know, I feel like that's a little bit of a risky video that maybe I should private it, but I don't know. I'm just leaving it public, I don't really care. But if you know, if YouTube's laws become a little bit more communistic, then I'll worry about it. But this is actually a little bit more, I think this is the first time I've actually full on used this heater. It's a little warmer than, it gets a little warmer than I thought. If I'm sitting here, it's fine. It's obviously not going to, it rotates too, or oscillates back and forth. If I'm over there at the workbench, it won't stay warm, but right now I feel warm. So Shango066, one of my all-time favorite YouTubers, one of my biggest inspirations to start my channel, even the original channel that I had. Let's see. Television EOL, yeah. So I don't want to play his, or this ad, because I don't want to get copyrighted. I don't want to play his video with the ad. Come on. But he's done many EOLs where he just blows up the TV, or he'll light a record player on fire or something like that, turntable. And usually, it kind of became like a staple on his channel almost, to where he would always do an EOL when there's a presidential debate, or either that or the 4th of July, where fireworks display. Yeah, the 4th of July here, in the Mickey Mouse TV. I was in a thrift store once, and I saw one like that, and I was tempted to get it for an EOL video. I don't know, that's something I'll consider in the future. But the other things I do is I repair vintage TVs, radios. I actually put a poll on my YouTube channel. Now that I got community page finally, by the way, a lot of my main updates are on Twitter. You can follow me on Twitter. I'm not currently active on Instagram anymore. I kind of slowly want to get rid of my Instagram. I mean, I keep it as like a private thing. Same with like I have a private Facebook for friends and family. That's kind of what my Instagram is for as well. I used to use my Instagram for updates. Like I know Melmoff60. He's been a long time subscriber of the channel. He's a regular viewer. Also follows the account on Instagram. And I haven't used Instagram in months. Let's see what the last thing I updated was. All my main updates are now that I'm on Twitter. I've been loving Twitter so much. That's like all my main updates are, and it's easier to get people to notice your stuff as well. Yeah, the last post I did was on. Oh, I had to log in. Not logging in. The last thing I did was on the Jeff Beck. Guitarist Jeff Beck passed away. And David Crosby from Crosby, Stills and Nash passed away as well. Oh, there's McCartney. I think that was for his 80th birthday. So, oh, that's when I was photography class in school last year. I was using my Instagram for my photography class stuff. But yeah. Oh, there's a picture of me, my very first radio. Speaking of my 5th anniversary, I can't really make it any bigger. Can you see it, or is my face still on? Hold on, I'll do this. So this is a picture of me, my very first radio. I was about, what was that, 2010, 2011? I was about 6, 7? 7 or 8, actually. No, I think it would have been 7. And my very first radio was a CD player with there's a boombox with a CD player, and it had like an AM FM radio. It was a cheap plastic, you get at Walmart. Electro Home brand. Oh, and I kind of remember that. I slightly remember that camera. I don't fully remember. Oh, actually, yes, I do. I used that thing a lot, but it was, yeah, I remember the little blue camera I had. It's kind of easy to look at. That's where I started out. Now here we are. See, I was even inspired to do YouTube back then. I didn't even know what YouTube was back then, to be honest. But yeah, I still have used the Instagram app to continue doing. Sometimes it does that, but I have my Twitter that you can follow for updates. I usually post that in the chat. Danny Shortwave, you're still not posting up, coming up on my monitor. I gotta fix that. I followed you on Twitter the other day. My Twitter is at Danny, and it's like, okay. So, hold on. Let me get my video back up. Here we are. See, you're not popping up on my screen anymore. I don't know why that is. Something up at the top, chat. It's so weird using that as a computer monitor. I can barely see the cursor. It's in the CRT. Let's bring this back over. Yeah, I'm gonna move that for now. Oh, here. Danny Shortwave, you're at the very bottom. But you can't see it. Yeah, when I put it here, I don't see it. That's weird. If I bring it over here. Whoop. Hold on, I'm gonna try that. There we go. We'll try to extend it. It's hard to see, but I can. No, I figured it out. Danny, I figured out why your chat. There you go. Figured out why your chat's not in there. You can see it now. It's so fine, you can't even. If I like extend my display, so I, like if for example, if I had a double monitor, I'm basically using that as like a second monitor. You know, when you hook up your computer and you have two monitors. If I do that with an analog TV, it shrinks the image. I mean, that's obvious because it's meant to only display 4:3, not 16:9. And I can display the 16:9 over 4:3. If I do, with the laptop, and I extend the display, it shrinks it for some weird reason. But I did a video on that. Oh, is that 2 years ago as well? I've had this TV for 2 years too. Wow. I wanted to kind of hook up the other two, but I didn't think that would work. But there's the chat there. In the future, if I do live streams, it'd be cool if I like use the predictor or something where whenever someone sends in a super chat, it just pop up on the screen thanks to so and so. What were we talking? Oh, Twitter. Oh yeah, Danny Shortwave, you were telling me your Twitter, yeah. See if I can find you. There it is. Danny Radio and Tech. I'll follow you back. And for anyone else who's watching, if you're into shortwave radio, I'm jumbling my words a lot. If anyone else is into shortwave radio and DXing, follow Danny Radio Tech. He's got some good videos, good informative stuff. Also follow him on Twitter. And when I meant to subscribe to his YouTube channel, but follow him on Twitter as well. So there's that. I don't think I have as bad of a delay anymore. It says I got excellent connection. 4 viewers currently. Let's see. Oh. So, yeah, as I was saying, what was I saying? I was talking about community tab, right? I got community tab, so what I did, because I brought up that I also do radio and TV repair, I put in here that, I put a poll-ups for people to give me suggestions on what videos they prefer to see on my channel, and it's 50-50 for both radio repair and TV repair so far. I'm surprised radio reviews didn't catch it. Those are my most viewed videos. Whenever I do a radio review, this channel will pretty much take off. I want to start doing record phono videos, and also I'm going to explain that. It was my latest video on my channel for some who may be a little bit confused about that. But some of my, let's go back and look at some of my older videos as I was before. Go down memory lane. Go back to let's go all the way down to the very beginning. Oh, this is my original. I not only have had the one Anton Field Bluetooth that's behind the camera, but I've had a second one, the one that kind of bit the dust on me. It stopped working. I can't remember exactly what the issue was. I think it was something to do with the display. Or the tuning knob. The tuning knob didn't seize, but you could turn it, but it wouldn't turn on it wouldn't change on the display. So I ended up buying a new one. That was the original review I did. And I did it on that turntable where I could just spin it around, because I saw another video. I think the guy's channel, he was in Scotland, but his channel's been taken down, or he took it down for some reason. And he did his video on a little turntable thing too, so I thought, that's kind of handy. So I inspired me to do that, so you can see where all my inspiration is from. This is a cool video I want to talk about later. I did on my channel. This is when I went on a road trip down to Canmore, Alberta. Went back to the very beginning. This very first video was on the Holiday solid state multiband scanner radio / shortwave CB radio. Also, can you see it behind the TV? It's down under the workbench there. Hold on, I'll go pull it out. Right down here. Make sure this isn't getting there. This is a tube TV, so I want depending on how long we're on, I want the tubes to burn up. So, yeah, it's up to high. But here's that radio from the very first video. Well, since then, this part is broken. I gotta glue that and fix that. But I think it still works in terms of the VHF. It works in terms of, I think it still works in terms of CB somewhat. CB works. I know shortwave works. The scanner, VHF scanner works. I showed it in the video. We'll do that later. We'll scan this 5 years. We'll scan this again on the VHF band. See what there is. 5 years after the first video I did on it. I think that'll be a good way to celebrate. So we'll do that. Oh, I split it up in two because I didn't think the editing software I used, I didn't have enough storage on my phone at the time, so I couldn't do like. I had to like to do these 14-minute long videos or these 13-minute long videos. I had to like clear up a lot of storage in my phone to be able to post these. Actually, I had a different phone before. This is an iPhone 8. Before I had it was called SE or something. A lot of people consider the iPhone 8 to be outdated, but if you're telling me you gotta get a 10 or an iPhone 11 or get like an Android, I've heard a lot of good things about Androids, especially the camera. That's what kind of grabs my attention is the camera, because I'm a photographer, but I also do a lot of YouTube videos, so. But yeah, I had to split it up in 2 parts originally because I didn't have the storage when I very first started the channel. And then of course there's a 3rd video. That was a repost from the original channel. One of the most viewed video, 15K views. Actually, what is it sitting at right now? 15,585 views. Yeah. This person, WTF, how to buy the batteries, please help. Yeah, a lot of people, a few people ask me about the batteries on it. Usually it comes with, I have an AC adapter with it that you can plug in. Oh, Danny, your chat's popping up in there again. It's working now. It froze for whatever reason. I can't see what you said though, because of the resolution of the picture. It's very. Let's see if I can bring it in. Yeah, no, the text is too blurry. I have to use. At Meiji. Meiji is here. Welcome, Meiji. Meiji has been a reoccurring viewer of these live streams. Meiji, I made Danny Shortwave from Radio DX a moderator tonight. Before that, I asked you last time, since you're a recurring video, if you're up for being a moderator. Anyways. Can I put, yes. Some people were commenting on, because I didn't have my antenna connector, so what I did was I touched the antenna with the aerial at the top with the tip of the coax cable and just held it as steady as I could. But yeah. I remember when I very first got into old TVs, and I got my very first old TV, I saw these videos on YouTube, I'm like, how did I get the picture here? I couldn't, the life wouldn't figure it out. So that's why I understand a lot of the comments are like, how do you get the picture here? How do you get the picture here? I have too many comments to answer everyone that same question. So I've just decided I'm going to do at some point in the future, I'm going to do a whole long video on it. Just going into all the details on how I do it. Like for example, right now I'm using an HDMI to RF converter. That's how I got the output from my laptop connected to that CRT. I gotta move like over here so you can. I kind of gotta sit in a weird position so that the camera can see me. And I got this desk lamp on my face because if it's off, you see how dark I look, or how underexposed I should say. I got another battery on the charger. I don't know if I got enough. Yeah, I got enough time. We've been on the air for half hour now. Oh, I'm sorry. Miji says, oh, I'm sorry. LOL. I'm at work and sneak in on YouTube. I wouldn't be able to monitor. Oh, no, it's all good. And it's Mike, by the way. Oh, okay. I'm just using your YouTube username, so I guess I'll call you Mike, if that's what you prefer. So welcome aboard, Mike, to the 5th anniversary live stream. I was thinking of originally doing maybe some kind of a video, creative video to celebrate, but I thought, no, I'll do a live stream. Because I have OBS, so I'm able to do it, so why not just do a live stream? Gotta think. Oh, that's another one that I did. That was another one of my first ever videos. That's what. I'm trying to see if there's anything on my workbench that relates to my original. This radio, you can see it in the back. It's, well, the case, the cabinet is under there. It's behind the Marconi. You can see the chassis inside the predictor. It needs to be recapped. It's got a power issue. Last year I was working on trying to get the shortwave to work. AM works on it beautifully. It's got these selector switches. I did a video on how you can tune the selector switches so that when you push the button, you can change the station just by pushing the button. The push button tuner, that's what it's called here. And there's like an oscillator, and there's all that in the back that you have to tune up the frequency so that when you push the button, it's sitting on like, I don't know, 630 tread here in Edmonton or something. I did a video on that. But I wanted to get the shortwave to work because the shortwave didn't work. And while I was fiddling around with antennas and stuff, I had a test speaker hooked up to it. I don't think there was a test speaker there. But all of a sudden, the rectifier tube, I had a little rectifier tube. I can't remember what it is. It just smoked. It just started arcing. You could see it arcing. And then it just smoked. I don't know if it red plated. It might have red plated, but yeah, Danny Shortwave Radio DX, Mike reminds me of the Hump Day commercial with the camel. Yeah. That's over like 10, I remember that when I was a kid. That must be over like 10, 15 years old now. I haven't seen that. Or there was the other Geico commercial. What's the other one I'm thinking of? Aflac. The Aflac. That one with Gilbert Gottfried. Did that voice, I think. That's sad. He passed away last year, I think. Unfortunately. But those are both Geico commercials, weren't they? The Aflac one. Oh no, the Aflac was a different one. Geico was the Hump Day one, and now they have that English frog, that British frog. Anyways, oh yeah, that voltage rectifier too. This is obviously a replacement. It's a 6 cent for it. It just kind of arced, and then that was it. It's just dead. It's just shorted. It's just dead. And I need to replace that, but also there was a resistor that burned. It got really hot and it just burnt and split in half, and that's what the smoking was. It started smoking. And yeah, Danny Shortwave Radio DX. Yeah, I know which one you're talking about. The old Geico book. I could play it, but I might end up getting copyrighted. Where's this one? I can't hear the audio, so I don't know what's being said. I probably shouldn't be playing this because I'll end up getting copyrighted. Probably. Back to this. I'm going to do another repair video on that soon. We'll do a recap, and then I did order another tube. It's here. Actually, I ordered it a couple years ago. It's on my workbench. On my desk in my room. It's a Zenith tube. Same length. 6Z4 or 84. If you remember the number. Type 84 too. 6Z4. There's also a difference between a Type 80 rectifier and a Type 84 rectifier, for example. Type 80. It's bigger. And it's not an octal. Like that one. Actually, sorry, no, that's not an octal. Neither of these are octals. But it's got the, this is a 4-pin. Type 80 is a 4-pin. This is the most common in like 1930s, 40s vintage radios. This is the most common rectifier in any of those radios is the Type 80. And then there's, this is the Type 84, so there is a difference, of course. I think a lot of these, maybe I could be wrong. No, I think it's a different, there are a few, when I looked at 674, I found a lot of like the guitar amps. I think it's a common. Type 80 amps, I think it's a common guitar amp. We'll also have the two display up. I've been trying to do this too, display wasn't good. I think it's a GL220. It says GL220 on it, but when I Google it, I don't see anything in GL220. I found like a CG110 or something like that. But yeah. Oh, you're hearing this because I left it playing. And that's one of my very first videos on that radio. It was actually at my grandmother's place. And we were in the process of like moving some of her stuff, because she was moving to a care home. And a lot of the radios she didn't end up wanting to hold on to, so that's how I got them. They were actually originally my step-grandfather. He passed away. He used to live with my step-grandfather, and my grandmother lived on an acreage, and he built it himself, and my step-grandfather built a whole man cave in the basement, where he had an entire cabinet displayed of like old antiques from like the military, all the way up to like vintage radio and TV stuff. It was so cool. So the Predicta was in that display cabinet. I got that. Same with that Philco. I got that. That was in the display cabinet. I also got a Panasonic TR535 that was in the display cabinet. Oh, that, I don't know if you can see that back here. I'll move my head. That's an old chest of my great grandmother with the suitcase that's on top. It's kind of cool. It almost makes a cool like back. It kind of makes it a cool background display. Cool set. Oh, the verticals. Yeah, this TV has vertical issues, so the verticals can go whack on it. Oh, I know what I forgot to do with this live stream. If I can't edit it now. Yeah, I can. Yeah, live chat replay. I don't need slow flow. I don't need slow mode on. Of course, it doesn't let me. Big tubes. Yep. Danny Shortwave Radio DX. I have a few different types of tubes. Some are for my old radios, but nothing that big. Most of them are GE and Sylvania. One of the tubes on that display is the Sylvania 60Q6, which is horizontal output. It's actually the same horizontal output that Predicta uses. There we go. Just the vertical. That's doing it again. Yeah, the vertical hole kind of goes a little bit nuts. Actually, I wonder if I expand the vertical here. Camera's off, so you didn't see what happened to you. You're probably thinking the tube broke or something. There's no broken glass. Because something fell off the wall when I looked up. Stand by. I'm just going to adjust this real quick so it's not vertically up. Different way. I think if I move. Do something here. Display. The fun of stabilizing a TV, yep. Not bad. Yeah, that doesn't... Hitting it with a wrench. Because you're trying to break the CRGTV, isn't it? Here, I know what I can do. I forgot I could do that. I forgot I could change it from, apparently if I change it from NTSC to PAL or PAL, no. I don't have great issues with the vertical. I just remembered that. Okay. I don't think I fixed that. Alright, there we go. There we go. It's so funny, you can see how fine the text is, you can barely read the chat. That's as stable as it gets. I also cut out my microphone and made a shot, don't I? My audio's so good, by the way. I don't think I'm echoing. I fixed that problem this time. There's a lot of noise from this heater. I changed the microphone setting. Maybe that'll help. Yeah, that sounds better. Okay, so I just changed the mic pattern on here. So I have to have it closer so it'll cut on further. Back to this. My first Danny Shortwave Radio DX, you were with me the other day, live with me, when I was cleaning my workbench, and you noticed my Philco radio, and the one you said looked like a beast, the 18914, that's this one, right here. That's one of my first shortwave radio videos I ever did. This one you'll like, Danny Shortwave. One of my first ever shortwave radio videos. I'm gonna get copyrighted for commercial. I thought I got ads on my. Oh, I think YouTube put ads on it, and then they make the. Because I'm not with partnership programs. So. I remember that was going to be the original name for it. The cheesy graphics and the cheesy name. The cheesy music. That was my elementary school. I was out of elementary school at this time, because I lived so close to it. The park was just right across the street over there. That's the only place I could go to get away from interference, to try to get something on shortwave. So I did a lot of the videos, like I did a review for my Eton Elite Satellite, not Elite Satellite, my Eton Satellite radio there as well. Again, I can't hear the audio, so I don't know exactly how it sounds. Oh, you guys can't hear it. You can't hear my desktop audio, can you? Did I do that the whole time? Even when I played the Geico commercial. Yeah, you guys can't hear my, hold on. Settings. Audio. Desktop audio. There we go. Hopefully I don't have echo now. Am I okay? Now can you hear it? My first ever shortwave radio video I ever did. You'll hear the playback because I'm listening to my phone to make sure it sounds fine. No, you still can't hear it. What the hell is... Okay, if I do that, you're gonna get echo now. But can you hear it? Yeah, no. I don't know why I can't hear the audio. Has it been doing that the whole time? Have I been... live in without background audio, like the YouTube video audio for my desktop audio, not. Oh, I know why, because I got the HDMI connected. So therefore I can't. If I do that, I should still be able to get it. Oop. Okay. Now let's try it. Yeah, I still don't got anything because it's hooked up to this. Let's see if I turn this up. If I turn this up, we'll hear it here. Okay, well, there's that video. Danny Shortwave, you still there? Can you hear my audio? Sweet Velcro. Says Mike. I don't know if you guys can hear it. I can't hear it. I just figured it was going through OBS because I couldn't hear it, so that you guys could hear it on your end. Oh. Also, I did a lot of, It is annoying. I want to know why I can't. If I do that, another signal for a minute. Let's play this one.
What if there was a faster way?
Too many interests this year. Hello. Too many interests. Welcome aboard the 5th anniversary live stream. Can you hear that now?
Environment Canada issued a significant weather bulletin for regions in the broadcast area.
EAS.
For further information, Environnement Canada a émis un bulletin de conditions météorologiques importantes pour les régions dans la zone de diffusion. Restez à l'écoute pour plus d'informations.
4 viewers aboard. There you go.
The preceding tone was a test only. It is intended to test the weather radio tone alarm feature. I repeat, the preceding tone was a test only. La tonalité précédente est seulement un test. Ceci est pour vérifier le système d'alerte par tonalité de radio météo. Je répète, la tonalité précédente est seulement un test.
So there's that. That was my very first EAS radio video. I got that, actually I still have it. By Midland WR100. It hit the dust on me. It stopped working, and so the speaker went on for some reason. I don't know why. I think it's fell out over here somewhere. Yeah. All my spare parts. Yeah, I'll tell you what, we'll do this live, we'll unbox this. I have it apart because I was trying to work on it. We had an issue with the speaker. Yeah, I cut the old speaker out of it because it just does nothing but squeal. But now I don't know if it's something to do with the speaker because I looked up and it's something to do with an audio filter in here or something. I can easily just solder that back in. So this is a project I'll have to do another video on coming up. Or just drop it on the floor. Still have a lot of static noise coming in. Yeah, it's not static noise, that's the heater that's here. Turn that down. That's the heater. Too many interested, yes, I can hear the video audio now, okay. Make my pattern again. Does that sound better? Am I a little bit louder? That's the heater. Too many interested, yes, I can hear the video audio now, okay. Make my pattern again. Does that sound better? Am I a little bit louder? Yeah. What was that one? That louder? I sound louder now. Listen to my playback on my phone. That louder? I sound louder now. Listen to my playback. I'm gonna try to do. Let's see here. I want to keep it away from this as best as I can. I'm guessing that sounds a bit better. It's hard with this noise here. But back to looking through my old videos. We'll wrap up. This was the first hour we've been looking through my old videos. We'll wrap this up soon. Yes, Mike says yes, you're louder. So looking through my old videos. I did a lot of SDR videos as well. Here's the Eton satellite unboxing video I did. I still have the Eton.
Triangle Select has so many perks, it pays for itself, and then some. Join Triangle Select today.
This is my dad unboxing it on video. He wanted to cut it open on the video, so. Or he cut it open so I can hold the camera. And then, when was this? May 13, 2018. But this was filmed in April of 2018, I believe. I believe this is all 5 years ago. And I only did videos on like 360. That's all I had storage for it, especially to do like a 26-minute long video. That's like longer videos and notice the resolution drop as compared to the shorter ones. You should go look at my older videos. I hate the cheesy
mail, the Eton Satellite Grundig Edition.
music and stuff.
Now
I don't remember if I put
I want
music
to show
in
you
this
some
because I
things
can't
that
hear
are
it.
bothering me about it, and then we'll get to the reception testing of this. So let's get back down to WWE. Turn this up a bit.
Oh, I remember that theme song. Now that I listen to it back, I used to play a lot with GarageBand. I'm not telling you when you were a kid you had GarageBand. I used to have
So
that
if you-
GarageBand
you
app.
might
I
have
don't
noticed
remember,
when I
I
was
used to have
tuning
GarageBand
it,
on my phone. And
Dude.
you could mix different tracks together using like this
When I tune,
guitar section and all that.
that it mutes every time
So I
turn
made
off
that. I mixed it together and I made that.
You don't really notice it when I'm tuning here on the
Just-
turn up.
and
You don't really
can
notice
do
it when I'm tuning
automatically
fast
for
when
you,
I'm
so
tuning
it'll give
slow.
you a beat automatically. And you can automatically.
Kind of mutes like that.
It'll automatically
When I'm
give you
muting, then
like
it'll go back on.
tempo, like a chord
tune.
function or whatever in the guitar section.
And so if
You
you're a
just gotta
person
choose
like me and
chord
like to
that
scan the
chord
bands,
and see what I
it's kind
did.
of annoying.
And I made that opening song.
But this thing does have good reception. It's a really sensitive radio.
All
I
these
see
videos are
pretty
so,
impressed
videos
with
are so
this.
cringy to look
The
back
reception
at.
it gets.
Very cringy. I
This,
still find some of my
when you
newer
tune,
videos
not
cringy.
so much,
I
but the
still think I
reception
can
is pretty
improve.
good.
I find a lot of.
Another thing that bothers me is when I turn it off, I hit the button, power button to turn it on.
Mike says I would like to pick up the satellite.
Usually,
I chose the field. Yeah, the satellite
keep
was.
hitting the button
Satellite when I got it,
until
I
it
think I
turns
got
on.
it for sale on eBay for $150 Canadian, something like that, or $130 Canadian, $135 Canadian, something like that. That was with the shipping. And I think now it's upwards of over 200. I was gonna look it up. It's actually not called the satellite anymore. It's the Eton Elite, I think. Or maybe it is satellite. Oh yeah, or Elite Executive actually it's called. Here it is on Amazon. $193. There it is there. BigAppleBuddy.com. $180 US. Everyday Jay, welcome. Oh, Everyday Jay, welcome aboard from Edmonton. I'm just 10 minutes outside of Edmonton. I'm in Sherwood Park. And that's all I'll say. That's where our CRGTV headquarters is located. There's the new one the new Eton satellite that I was hearing about. It's kind of interesting. Like I guess they wanted to release this a couple years prior, but they had delays because of some manufacturing problem. There's an original prototype that was released. I think it's on the market now. Oh wow, $500 USD, yeah, I can afford that. I'd like to buy it and do a review video. I gotta buy some more radios to do a review video at some point. Any suggestions on what I should do my next, if I do another radio review video, what I should do my next review video on? Any suggestions? Whoop. I accidentally exited out of a tab. Danny Shortwave, are you still here? I think Danny Shortwave might have left for a bit. Probably got sick and tired of listening to me, yeah. Oh yeah. Like I said, I don't know how many people are watching, because some people are probably watching the whole, Trump.
The best nights start with Jägermeister.
It's supposed to be arraigned tomorrow, sometime after 2:15 p.m. Eastern, which is 12:15 my time.
56
I don't
botanicals.
know a whole lot about what's happening yet.
Always served ice
I know
cold.
he arrived.
Jägermeister.
I
Meister the
wasn't paying
moment.
attention to the coverage of when he got off the plane. I saw him get off the plane, but I didn't see him like when he
Got
walked
an
into
email
Trump
from
Tower and
the
all
Manhattan
that.
District
So it's too busy
Attorney's
going back
Office.
and forth,
Alvin Bragg.
setting up
They
all this
will be
stuff in
having
here.
a news conference at 3:30
Trump arrives in
tomorrow
New York after
afternoon.
Tuesday's arraignment.
Obviously related to this. So again, the arraignment is supposed.
CBS.
Around in a
Course,
case
that's
like
all
this,
the-
but
yeah,
of
that's
course
all
we
the
don't
mainstream
know
is
until
talking
we
about now.
actually see it.
Yeah, absolutely. We don't know until we see it tomorrow for sure.
That's another thing
just
I
hearing
wanted
from the
to
U.S.
mention.
Attorney, it was interesting. Michael
Mute
Cohen.
that so you can hear me. That's another thing I wanted to mention is see the live stream is. I'm trying to watch this live stream while I'm live streaming myself, so that's why it's the quality drop. What I wanted to start doing was I wanted to start a podcast. I actually started an account on SoundCloud. This is another thing I wanted to mention. SoundCloud. I've got more. Just can't make time. Says Mike. I can't remember, hold on. I can't remember what my sign in is. Give me a minute here. Let me do this. Let me chat back over here. Okay, I got the chat back up. And then I'm going to just do that for now. Expand myself. Can't remember what. Oh, was that what my sign in is? Oh yes, here we go. So I want to start podcasting, and the main thing I talk about, I talk about I for sure would talk about radio, TV, stuff like that. But I also want to talk. I'm a big. For those of you who don't know, I gotta change my thing here. My layout. One thing I wanted to talk about, because I watch it. Well, I guess I watch I don't watch a whole. I don't watch a lot of cable news, but I watch a decent amount of cable news. I'm a very big like news and politics junkie, and so I kind of want to have a space where I could talk about that. So I always felt like I like what I do on my YouTube channel, but I want to have a space to talk about other things, and like talk about other things that I enjoy, like news and politics, and some of my opinions on politics. The problem with doing that nowadays is you get a lot of bashing for that, but that's what I wanted to start with this podcast. Oh, I uploaded these as tests, then I privated them, and apparently I reported some podcasts last summer in like July 2022, and the political topics that I was talking about are terms are now very outdated, so I don't think I'm going to even upload them. I might just as test. I gotta fix the layout. The black outline is misaligned. See? Just look like that. It's not aligned there. Anyways, that's just my OCD. I tried to upload it, but of course, apparently I went over the limit of how long I can upload. If you go over the limit, you need to pay for Pro. You pay monthly for Pro or something like that. Okay, KMTS. Sorry for me. By the way, for those of you who listen to Shortwave, Danny, if you're still here, I don't know if Danny is or not. KMTS, I don't think he is, but KMTS does a lot of cool shortwave programming. Sometimes they re-upload the clips to the SoundCloud, but not all of them. They do they kind of put together these soundtracks with like music, old radio programming and stuff like that, and they'll rent airtime on like WRMI or 9670, which is channel 292. I mean, in Germany. And I haven't heard one of the broadcasts in a while, but I did do a video. Actually, I did do a video, SDR video on the KMTX winter test transmission. I only got halfway through because I ran out of storage and it's not recording. But oh, this was cool too. The Ghost in the Air Glow composition. Where did I do it? Oh, here. KMTS. Huh. There's that. I had I don't know if you can see, you can't really see it here, but I had a bunch of SDRs open because I had problems with it. You can see there's a station right here on 9675, and so it was bleeding over into this station, so it just caused so much interference. Finally, I found this SDR somewhere in Russia, and so anyways, that was via channel 292 in Germany via an SDR. So yeah, I did do a video on that, but KMTS, and I think they follow me on my SoundCloud. I think I follow them. Yeah, I do. Oh, and I'm a huge fan of. This is where my main inspiration for podcasting comes from. I'm a huge fan of VORW, Voice of the Report of the Week. I also watch Review Broad. His or Report of the Week is the name of the channel. His Review Broad is his nickname, I guess. His food review videos are pretty good. But I also really love his podcast and his shortwave radio broadcast, which he changed the schedule. He's no longer on 5850 WRMI. He does on Saturday nights. He's on 4840 WWCR. Got some more chats here. Did you know, Everyday Jason, did you know at Frugal Radio is also in Sherwood Park? Oh, I know of, the only other person I know of in Sherwood Park is what's his name? He's always on the official SWL channel live streams. Mickey Delmage. I think it's Mickey Delmage. He's in Sherwood Park too. He's located here. So Danny Shortwave Radio and DX. I'm heading out, going outside. We'll see you later. Have a good night. Okay, 7-3's Danny Shortwave. We'll see you on the next stream. And have a good night. I'm not sure what you're doing, but have fun. And we'll see you in the next one. Take care. Everyday J, yeah, check out Frugal Radio on YouTube. Lots of great content. Okay. Hold on, I gotta adjust the chat here though first. Whoop. Why isn't it letting me scroll up? Okay, we got that. Justin. Who am I checking out on that SoundCloud? Frugal Radio. Meteor or Mike says CHOA. What does he mean by CHOA? Did you mean to say chow? As in like bye? What do you mean by CHOA? I'm kind of confused. I got 3 minutes on this battery, so I'm gonna have to swap it in a minute here. How long have you been on for? Nearly 2 hours. Hour and a half. Yeah, hour and a half. I feel like this is gonna... Oh, here we go. Frugal Radio. Is this the one? I feel like this will be weird. I'm gonna end up watching one of these videos and I'm gonna recognize the location. Like, this car video. And I don't want to point that out because I don't want to invade anyone's privacy. I don't want to get copyrighted for playing any of his videos, but there you go. I subscribe to him. Frugal Radio in Sherwood Park. Interesting. Did I get the right channel? LOL, bye to Danny. Oh, is that's what you meant. Okay. You just put CHOA, so I didn't know that. There was an understanding. It's an ad. By the way, did I mention? Oh, for any of the music geeks out there, I was gonna bring in my guitar a little later, but I've been getting into. Last night I started listening to. I've always wanted to get into Dinosaur Jr. I finally got into Dinosaur Jr. Out There is a good track. What was another one? Start Chopping? That one was good. Over It was good. I think that's the most recent one. Feel the Pain. I like Feel the Pain. So those are some good tracks. Oh, and oh, I just hit some. Ooh, yeah, I can't play that. It'll definitely be happening. Counting Crows. So Frugal Radio. Again, subscribe to him if you're interested in that. Thanks for mentioning his channel at EverydayJ in the comment section. Nope, I keep playing all. I don't have anything else playing, do I? Okay. Good. And do I have echo again on the audio? I think I'm fine. So Frugal Radio. Yeah, we're good. I don't know why I'm yawning so much. Again, sorry for the heater noise. What were we talking about? I lost my train of thought. Oh. Everyday Jay. Yeah, he does a lot of shortwave and amateur radio contact. Good stuff, smart guy. So yeah, Frugal Radio. Oh, this is the video I wanted to talk about. This is very cool. Hold on, I gotta... hotels because the bed frames were the worst thing. Like the bed frame, so here was the mattress, and the bed frame had these rails that stuck out, and you just constantly, you wouldn't see them there because you just, first thing you're thinking of is just, oh, I'm just gonna lie down on my bed, and you just constantly hit your ankle on it or something. It was just very stupidly made, and so that was the reason we switched hotels. But this was in the first hotel. They had like analog cable TV service. They didn't have like the updated HD cable TV. And so I brought my alarm clock TV. I brought it with me on purpose because I wanted to do a video on. There's channel 45 UHF, which is a relay of CFCN, which is an analog transmitter in. Relayed in Canmore on channel 45 UHF. So that's why I want to try and do a video on it. Because I've done a video on the relay, 2 channels that are relayed in Red Deer and Alberta, and then I get at the cabin out at the lake. But there was this video I did. This was prior to that one. The Canmore video. Every cable station that every station that got on the TV in the hotel room, I was picking up. I don't know if it was like the interference from the system that they had there. I'm trying to find a simple way to. I feel like it's very it's so complex. I'm jumbling my own words. I feel like I'm not simplifying enough. But what happened is, it was like I was picking up like regular analog TV back in the 80s or 90s, but it wasn't. It was like interference from the cable TV system or something. I don't know why. It was just like either it was some sort of interference. So like the Simpsons, like I got the Weather Channel, BNN News Network, I think I got ABC television. I gotta swap my battery. I got a whole bunch. It was weird. I don't know what was, but it was picking up. It was exactly channels. But it wasn't analog TV that we got. It was cable TV. It was the analog cable TV. This is straight cable for the back of the TV. There was no TV. There was no DVR box or anything with the remote or anything like that, or any like streaming services or anything. It was just straight analog cable TV to the back of the TV set. So I don't know if I was picking something up from like it's kind of similar to like when you get an image on shortwave radio, kind of like a copy of another station on another frequency. It's kind of like the same idea of what was happening. And I thought I took a video at the beginning. Oh yeah, I did. With the big antenna that they had. I don't know if it was a cell tower or whatever. It was a big, like, rig thing that they had in the back. It looks like more like a cell. I think it's a cell tower that they had in the back hotel parking lot. Yeah. What was it? March 21st, 2019. I don't see it. But this was. Yeah, March 20, filmed back in March 2018. No, this wasn't a Ramada. The hotel we went to after was a Ramada. I can't remember what this one was. But, yeah, it's kind of interesting. I'm not sure why I got... Everyday Jay says I've got a big channel, master antenna on my roof. I get 7 local HT channels free over the air for free. It's great. Yeah, you probably get the same 7 channels that I do, right? I did a video on that with this antenna. Because you're in Edmonton, so you get the same channels. It's kind of, well, I don't know how, I gotta find that screw to mount that piece back on. The fact that this part is broken doesn't really matter. That's just like the mechanical structure of it. All that matters is that these are connected. If I can get that reconnected, then it's good. But yeah, some of the reflectors are bent. But I did a video. I think this came from Walmart. I did a video on this. I wanted to put it on the roof for when I do TV repair videos. So I just have a digital converter box on the workbench and just plug it into the TV. So I don't mean to haul my laptop out here or haul my TV and haul the TV inside to connect it to the digital TV box. Although it's nice that I have a test pattern generator. That blue thing you see on my workbench there, next to the radio chassis with the blue front on it, right there. There's a test pattern generator, so I can just hook up to a TV like that. Oh, I should put the. Actually, no, I don't have to worry about putting the chat back up because I have to unplug the signal from that's projecting the chat on there, so I can get the audio. Because the audio is going to the HDMI. If I keep it plugged in there, and you guys won't hear the audio from the YouTube videos that I'm playing. But there's that. So that was kind of cool. Oh, there's another TV you see down there. Very first YouTube video I ever posted to YouTube. The holiday VHF radio scanner video was not. So hold on. If I go down here, this was not my very first video. Even though you see this here, this is not my very first video. Like I mentioned, I had a second channel that got taken down for copyright strikes, and I think I picked up some bunch of FM music on a lot of the radio repair videos I did, and because I didn't know better about copyright when I had my first original channel. And my first original channel, it was a re-upload of the very first video I posted on YouTube on that channel. It's a minute and 17 seconds long. I filmed it real quick on my cell phone. Just like a quick demonstration. Of that little silver TV you see down there. In the bottom left-hand corner.
Is the best movie of the summer.
It still works. It's been out here all winter because I didn't have on my desk. I didn't have winter at That was 2017.
But it's caramel in the center.
July 12th, 2017, I think. My very first video. So that's 6 years ago. But in terms of TV guy, this channel is 5 years ago. Actually, when I very first started this channel, it was Jav Robert Milligan. And I have a picture of a screenshot of what it actually looked like before. I should go through my files and see if I have it. I probably got rid of it. Captures. No. Oh, this is a funny screenshot I captured. This is my old, so for those of you who are long-time viewers of my channel, this is my old, is this showing? This is my old, I don't think it's showing. Yeah, it's not showing, because you can't see when I open files, can you? Yeah, because that's a whole nother window. Okay, screw it. I'm not able to show it, so. Oh, here's my first ham radio video. Here you go, okay, amateur radio. Well, not really ham radio. Yeah, Alberta Public Service. I was able to get another sideband. I can't fine-tune that radio anymore because the knob is broken on, so I just have to use the button. I'll show you. I'll bring these two radios in. What frequencies do you listen to on your SDR scanner? On my SDR? I don't really have a personal SDR. I don't have a personal SDR. I'm setting it up. If I wanted to use SDR Play or SDR Uno, and I got this, and I wanted to do a video on it, I was too embarrassed to upload it because I realized this isn't the actual RTL SDR dongle, this is a Chinese knockoff. You can tell if I Google it here. Here you go. Images. That's what it looks like. That's what this one looks like. So I have to reorder the actual one, and once I get that, then I'll re-download SDR Play Uno, and reinstall the Exit IO and all that, which I did with this. And I realized I hooked it and it worked, but the signal, like the RF gain, was real weak. It was really weak because it's just a cheap knock. The knockoff, Chinese knockoff. Mike says on break at 7. Oh yeah, because you're at work. You mean 7 Eastern your time? It's all good. Yeah, that's what it looks like. There's a whole bunch of different options though. Like I was looking at this one. The No Elect. The Flight Aware was one I was interested in for like VHF scanning. But this one, the RTL SDR, goes into the VHF spectrum, so actually goes up to like 1 or 2 gigahertz, something like that. Does it say on here? No, it doesn't say. I've seen a couple of these too. Shango066 did a video on it. Apparently they're not bad, but what I use for my SDR is I just go here. Like if I'm in a house in the wintertime and I'm too lazy to go outside with my radio because it's too cold, or it's just too cold, period, I'll just go on here. And it takes a minute to
Es versículos 15 a 19 leemos. Entre tanto que se dice,
and I'll just do this.
oyereis hoy su voz,
Actually, that's what I'll do.
endurezcáis vuestros corazones, como en
Instead of putting the chat up there, because you can't really see the chat, I'm gonna put this up here. I'm gonna put this tab. Up here. And you all can watch the SDR and see if there's anything. On the air. Oh. There we go, I put the SDR back there. So you can see it. There's my cursor. Oh, my cursor is still over there. Hold on. And there we go. We'll just leave it like that. I should be able to hear it if I... No, you can't. Oh, I think I might have muted it. The TV's got audio issues, but here, I'll just leave that up there like that. Oh, I'm going backwards. Here you go. Everyday Jay says I've got the new Alex Smarty and RTL SDR, both work great. Oh, you got my face in the shot. I feel like the antique table goes well with the theme. I think the exposure is too high on the camera. There you go. It'll get a little bit of blanking on the CRT because of the frame rate, but yeah, now you can see everything a bit better. Okay. And I guess so. There's that video I did. There's another. Let's see what some of my other more popular videos. Oh, hold on. I know what I wanted to talk about. Something else that goes back. To me, this will always remain a big piece of the channel's history for some weird reason. For me, I don't know why. There's this channel still there. No, I don't see their username anymore. They may have taken their channel down, so that's why I don't see their comments. But there was a comment. I don't know who it. Let's see if I can find it. Yeah, I think they took their channel down, but they'd always comment. And they went under this person went under some like Asian anime, is that what they call it, anime, the Japanese username or something like that. I don't know who this person was, I didn't really visit their channel or anything, from what I can remember. I think I did, and I think I might have, and it was like just gaming stuff. But this person would comment on all my TV videos, and then they would say, oh hey, it's the cutie with the mini TV again. I was like, okay, it's kind of weird, but I mean, I appreciate the fact that you guys like think I'm cute, but I just always commented on my TV videos. It was weird. Like maybe this person had like a crush on me, or like a secret crush on me or something. Oh yeah, I did a second video on this TV, on that same TV, but it didn't get as many views. That's the original, which got 15K. Oh, and then there's this one too, my Emily 30 antenna, which I did the wrong way. So hold on, here we go, here it is. See, I put it on a metal pipe. I still have that metal pipe. I have it on PVC pipe now. But, what I did originally was I put it on this. I don't know why. Because it doesn't work with an active loop antenna. But I did put it on PVC pipe. I want to do an updated video on that. I've had it for nearly 3 years now. Yeah, almost 3 years now. Oh, the sun's coming out. It's been overcast all day. Five viewers on here currently. Oop. So there's that. Oh, and then I guess I'll show the rig. Here, I put that. That's just outside the garage door there. The overhead door behind me. But I did take it down and I put PVC pipe on it and put it back up. So, and it works great. And we'll do a little bit of, actually we could do a little shortwave listening now. I don't know what's on. That's Brother Stare. I'm listening to, that's 9350 on, and this is my Eton Field radio, by the way, and it's on my MLA 30, that's what you're listening to. And it's Brother Stare on 9350 WWCR. Much of anything in 30 meters yet. 31 meters, I mean, sorry.
After Tokyo, 22 hours, 59 minutes, coordinating universal time.
So this is WWV on 15. I wonder if it's on.
Never mind. Take care. How you business? Switchblade, get down.
There's a Super Bowl channel, channel 6 CD. It's coming in pretty good.
Okay, switchblade, plugging your wheels. All right, then. I can understand what you're saying. Switchblade is plugging your wheels. I know one sentence. Switchblade is plugging your wheels. I'll let you in. I'm getting down. I didn't want to go down that avenue with this. Can't make it true. But leave it be. Check your plan. A BBI switchblade, get down.
Something about chimney hot dogs. I didn't hear any of it.
Everything you see it, that's what I heard. Every freaking word. Check it out, plug it in. Switchblade, get down. Well, you know, I know that. I know that.
Anybody else getting the Super Bowl channel?
Yesterday, you was a Easter bunny with two nipples or something like that. And now you got a banana.
You say Easter bunny with 2 nipples? That is coming up. I might do an Easter stream. Should I do an Easter stream? An Easter DX stream? We'll turn that off for now. Don't want to hear about any more Easter bunnies with nipples. What the hell that was about. And that's what he said. Oh yeah, that's what I wanted to go over. Now that we're here, this video. So to clear this is my latest video. I wanted to clear this up for some of you who may be kind of confused. So what's happening is I have a big upcoming, well, it might be a multi-part series on the channel, I'm not sure yet. But I'm going to be, sorry, I'm trying to make sure I still got, yeah, there we go. I'm going to be doing that. I think I'm going to do a multi-part project, but this is back in September, I went on Facebook Marketplace and I found this RCA console. It's like an RCA console with a radio, AM, FM, shortwave radio, and 2 record players. So the one you're looking at here for LPs, and a second one for, by the way, that took a few takes, because the autoplay on it doesn't actually work that well. The arm doesn't pick up like that and actually just drop it. I had to do it a few takes because it freezes. It just kind of sees it's old, it needs to be greased. But the turntable does spin. It's a 78, it plays 78s and 33s, which is rare because it's from 1949. Which is rare for that era. As well as I got a 45, it's got a 45 turntable in there. It's actually the original 45 RCA 45 record player that was made by RCA, the first 45 record player ever made. And so that's going to be an upcoming project. I'm going to see if I got to test it now that spring's around the corner and the snow is melting. I bought another MLA 30 loop antenna that I'm going to put up. I think I'm going to do a live stream where I put that up. Although I haven't decided officially that, do I want to use that at the lake, since I have one out here, or do I want to set that up here to use it for the radios that are in my room, because I can't get coax all the way from my room to the backyard, obviously, so. Oh, and I did a video on the Chinese spy balloon thing. See, I want to get more news related stuff. I have a news account on Twitter, Official Canadian Traction News. I've been doing news updates. I might try to start going live on Twitter, I don't know. Anybody else getting Super Channel? I'll be looking for chocolate eggs, LOL, says Mike. Yeah. I think most of us will before Easter, or on Easter. Actually, yeah, on Easter. I don't think you're ever too old to, well, everybody loves the what are they? What's the brand of chocolate eggs I'm thinking of? Cadbury chocolate eggs. You're never too old to go around and see if you can find Cadbury chocolate eggs on Easter, right? Cadbury, sorry, not Cadbury, Cadbury. Cadbury Easter eggs. There you go. The hell is this? $151? Oh. Is that because it's not even, hold on a minute. Oh, you get 48. I was gonna say that's not a whole lot for. You get 48 of them. 48 of them. That's how much it is? Oh, is this for like online store order? Like their stock? Where they get their stock from? $1.17 for one at Walmart. So there you go, Mike. There's your prices for chocolate eggs. So, unless you have someone that'll hide your chocolate eggs for you. Go. I just lost the light back there. Go buy chocolate eggs, hide them yourself, and then go look for them on Easter. You'll probably forget by the next morning where you put them. Unless you have someone that can, or money stuff. Yeah, that's even better. That's even better. I want to find out what I like. Find out what I like. Light repair line. I think the light blue. Hold on. I guess we'll do a little bit of light repair live, apparently. I'll be right back. I think I have a spare light bulb. It's on here. I have a spare light bulb for that house. So we'll do that live here. Oh, and I want to talk a little bit about this. I showed this to you last year. I'm cleaning my workbench with these things. The tube display I got. I don't know exactly what I've been trying to. I know that this one here is a 966A. It's a transmitter too. We'll be using the transmitter. RCA. This one I don't know. This is GL220. Well, someone brought up Slovenia. This is Slovenia. This is a full tube display. That looks like a guitar amp tube or something. These are definitely transmitter. And this one. I don't know, like where exactly, or sorry, I mean what exactly kind of tube this is. I looked up GL222 and then I get like a what is it, a G10 or something like that, or a G. Hold on, we'll talk about it after I fix that lamp. We'll do some Googling and research. Oh, this also can replace some Bonnie Beam radio TV sales and service. I don't think it's around anymore. This is my step-grandfather. Went to the guy. He worked at his house. He was an older gentleman from what I've heard. I may have met him. My step-grandfather worked at his house for all this radio. And he did like sales. He sold antique radios and TVs. He did service them. He was in the Bonnie Doon area. I think from what I've heard, the gentleman has sadly since passed away. I don't think that when I Google the business, it doesn't show up on maps or anything. I don't think he's in business anymore, sadly, because he's passed. From what I've heard, he's passed away. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to we'll talk about those tubes a little bit later. I want to see if I can fix my lamp. Lamp repair live. Supposed to be the 5th anniversary stream, but now we're repairing the lamp. So, I'm gonna have to do that. I'm gonna just let's go inside. I'm gonna see if I have any spare light bulbs. If I don't, I'll just come back and we'll forget about it. It's not a big deal. I didn't find a spare light bulb, so I guess we'll forget about that for now. But I did bring in a couple other things that I was going to talk about, and I got one more thing I got to bring in, and I'll be right back. Stand by. Okay, I'm back. So something I wanted to talk about was nope. Pull the chat back up. don't know who's still all in the chat, but so yeah, what was it, Saturday night? Yeah, Saturday night we did the video work. I did Come Clean My Workbench with Me live. And I mentioned that I went to an antique store, and that's where I picked up those vacuum tubes. And there's actually a funny story behind it. Those vacuum tubes were my step-grandfather's, but when my step-grandfather passed away, there's a lot of stuff we didn't know what we were going to do with the stuff, and there was an estate sale. It's done by, I think it's called, yeah, Beck Antiques is the name of the guy. Hold on. This is the name of the place I went to. They have a new store in Church Park Mall. They've been there since June. But here, yeah, Beck Antiques and Jewelry. He does auctions and stuff like that. Online appraisals. And same guy that came looked at some of my grandmother's antiques and stuff that she had. And that was one of the things that was left over. It was put in the estate sale. No one took it. And I wanted to take it before the estate sale, because they give you a chance to go through and take the stuff you want. And that was one of the things I got. That was one of the things that was there. That was up for grabs, and I didn't end up getting it. And anyways, so Beck Antiques. I forget his first name. I think his last name is Beck. His company is Beck Antiques. Whatever was left at the estate sale, they just took, and they use it to. They have stores across Edmonton. I think there's one in St. Albert. There's one here in Sherwood Park, which is the newest one. And whatever doesn't sell at the estate sale or the auction or whatever, he resells at the store. Well, he opens a store here in Sherwood Park, and my mom and I went to check it out. And I kid you not, there's multiple different like antique items in there that we recognize. We're like, oh yeah, that was grandma's, and that happened to be one of them. I always kicked myself because I was like, I wish I grabbed that because it would have made a cool display on the workbench. So lo and behold, I'm checking out this new antique store, Beck Antiques, and then I look up and I see this like display of tubes, and I go, that looks familiar. And then all of a sudden it dawned on me, that was the one, and it was on sale for $100. So I basically had to buy my step-grandfather's antique tube display back for $100. But I bargained the cashier there. She'd seen me there for a couple times, so she recognized me. And I bargained her down. Said, they're opening the bargaining in the store. I didn't realize that. I got it down to about $85. Bought it for $85. But the first time I went there, I picked up a few things. I picked up some old vinyl records, which I'll show later. But I also picked up, some of them I picked up were like old 78 shellacs. But I also picked up this old Kodak Brownie camera, movie camera. And it's not battery powered. It has no viewfinder, so what you do is you use this as your viewfinder. So you would go peek through that and kind of line it up with the lines, and also you got these here, and it tells you inside what the best, like right here, for what kind of film you're using to set it at. The Kodak type A film, like 4.5 feet. So you set it per feet, or how far you want to film, or how close an object is, and basically you just use it like that. Hold it. It's not battery powered. It winds like this. Rough, says Mike. Yeah. But you know, glad I got it back. Are you a ham operator? Thinking about getting? Yeah, I've did an online course. Where are you located, Mike? Like, in terms of what country? Like Canada, or are you in the U.S.? If you wind, my camera shut off. If you just wind it like this. And after you wind it, you just press And also that tells you how many seconds you have left. And also to open it, put the film in. I have my ham radio license, that's what I was talking about. I have my ham radio license, I got distracted. Or I have my, what am I talking about? I do not have my ham radio license. There we go. I'm studying it is what I meant to say. I'm studying it currently. I took an online course, like I said last year. And, Richmond, Virginia, oh, okay. So I took a online course last year. And well, it was a Canadian ham radio. I have a study book too that I bought that you're supposed to have with the course. And I studied that over a year ago, and I still haven't taken the exam yet. So there's a practice exam that I take online that I do once in a while. The more and more you do it, the more and more you memorize each question. So it becomes, by the time you memorize them, you can do that. All 100 questions. At least the Canadian one is 100 questions. But the actual exam isn't 100 questions. You get to choose a set of questions out of 100. A set of like 20 or so questions or something like that. And so I've been, I'm going to study it, definitely get on the air, get a rig, and do a bunch of videos on that. But yeah, see, there's a practice exam. Like, you just do the, yeah, see? I just clicked the random one. But yeah. You can take it on, that's the government, okay, I don't know what the US government one is. I've never actually looked at that. Actually, I know what the Canadian government one is though. But anyways, back to the camera. That's what it looks like when it's open. That's where it puts, it's not like a film cartridge, an 8mm film cartridge. It's a film spool, like a reel. And so, after this, so that's where you put your full film spool. And after it's empty, you put it on the empty one. Here. Hold up. Get it on. Here we go. And then, so yeah, I like to actually get some film for it and see if it works. But I'm also into film photography. I want to start doing videos on that. I think I'm going to use this channel to do that. I was thinking of the second channel for that. But I'm going to use this channel for that. And, also, oh, here it is. Also, I want to talk a little bit about what I was doing, because I talked about photography class in school last year. I was busy and I couldn't do YouTube videos because of schooling. And I did photography class, which is my second special. It's my all-time favorite class I've ever taken in high school. We went on a trip to, for those of you who, I don't know if Everyday J is still here, but those of you who are, Everyday J, your name is new. We went to Fort Edmonton Park class to take like photos of like some of the, like this, these antique, like house displays where you walk in and they have like the dining room set and everything. And it's like it's like a house, but it's like set in the 1920s. And all, it's really cool. And so we went around and took like photos. Of course, that's right on my alley because I like antiques. And to match, I thought it'd be really cool, like to match the era. It would really make the photos look like they're from the era. Because if I took photos with this is a Brownie Hawkeye film camera. It's it uses a 120 film. So 120 film, I was wondering, looks like this. You can still buy it in my local drugstore, London drugstore in Canada. They actually will still take 120 film for development, as well as of course 35mm, but they will also still take 120. That's what 120 is. That's what I use. Oh, they actually sell it at Walmart. So 120 Portacolor. So you load the camera with that. Simple operation, yeah. I just not doing that, huh? Here we go. So it just comes out like that. It comes off. Of course, that's where you put the film spool. I used this is actually meant for Kodak 620 film. This is what it was actually meant for back in the day. But of course, they don't make 620 film anymore. You could substitute it with 120 film, and it works great. And I took the photos. Took this to Fort Edmonton Park. I took a bunch of photos with it, and then I got them developed. I took them in the same night and got them developed. Oh, they also got. Oh, I don't know why I'm showing that because it's got a number in it. Well, my email. Care if you see my email. It shows you like the scan resolution and the processing and all that. So, putting this aside. Oh, they also gave me a digital copy on CD. I didn't realize they did that. I was wondering why I paid so much originally for the processing. That's why. I guess they just do it for you regardless. Here are some of the photos. Well, here's the film. That's what the film looks like. Miji says, alright, catch you later, back to work. Alright, Miji. So this is like a water tower thing for those still watching. This is one of the pictures. It's like a water tower. So that's kind of cool. And that's what this. That was... Saw that live. That was great. So that was just what this camera dropped just now. Capitol Theater. This one was my favorite one. That's me with my hat on and my sunglasses on top. And that was an old mirror on the side of a old truck. This is kind of like almost taken at the perfect moment. This is Fort Edmonton Park. Everyday J. Everyday J, I think it's still here. Everyday J. You know what I'm talking about. Oh, I guess I should expand my... Oh, it doesn't matter. But yeah. Some of these I can't show because they got other people on them and I don't want to put them on the air if they don't want it, so... But, so that's cool. Community interest is nice photos, yeah. And it's all with this old brown eye Hawkeye film camera with using the film you see here beside your screen. Been streaming for nearly 3 hours. We'll keep going. Okay. other thing I want to talk about is music. It's something else I picked up on past year. Also, I've kind of been somewhat inactive on YouTube. I picked up on playing guitar, and I have this was my great grandmother's Stella acoustic from the year on is 1960. And it's been restrung. These are the original strings here. These ones here. And then these ones have been replaced. And old Kodak brownies are fun to use. Yeah, they are. So here's the hold on. Let me Google it. I'll pull it up. See if I can find the Stella acoustic. I think it's the Stella Harmony. Yeah, here we go. 1960 Stella Harmony. That's the one. And
Hey, no, I understand what you're saying now.
CB is still on. Getting good CB radio propagation on 11 meters today. If you're wondering, there's good propagation, it seems like. But it's the same guitar. And can't really see it because it's so. It's hard to play with my jacket because it mutes the strings almost if I do that. I think it needs to be retuned again. I don't know how it sounds. It kind of sounds... It's very twangy sounding because the bridge on the guitar is so high. I don't know why exactly it's so... You can see. And that's what causes like the twanginess. Turn this down so you can... Yeah, it's a little... Trying to think of what else I could play, because I feel like if I played a melody or a certain song, I get content ID would probably pick it up and copyright me. It sounds nice. It needs to be tuned a little bit more up to pitch, but actually, there's online tuners you can use. I don't know how. I haven't figured out yet. I haven't discovered yet, like how. Trustworthy they really are. How well they really actually work. Four viewers on board right now. So I'm gonna get my capo and my guitar pick. See if I can play some more stuff. Hopefully Content ID won't pick. I have I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Whoop. Here's a song. An easy song to learn, at least that I found to learn, was a song called Kiss Me by Sixpence None the Richer. I can't play it because I'll get copyrighted. Well, I can't play that song itself, but I could probably play the opening chord progression. From this music video, this song right here. It's very swangy because of the and also I don't know if like you can tune it like with like online tuners, like I said. Actually, hold on. I want to try something. See, once it hits the green, that's supposed to be the E at the top, the low E. Oop. There we go. Whoop. I'm just tuning it right now. I don't know if you can, because is it showing? Oh, it's not showing the thing I'm using. Hold on. I'll show you what I got going on. There we go. You can actually see it. Oh, I think my stream froze. Here we go. There we go. I'll probably get copyrighted for that too, won't I? I don't know if it recognizes that Runaway Train in my solo song. I can't really sing. That's what I mean. I mean, I could sing if the viewers want me to, but just want me to embarrass myself. It sounds a little bit more. It sounds pretty good once you get it in tune. Or you could do that. See, I got the capo on the 3rd fret, or you could do it on the 1st. Do it like this. So there's that. Oh, the camera's off. I think a lot of people are tuning out for the night because it's getting near. Well, it's getting near. Miji's back to work. And I don't know if Too Many Interests is still here. Everyday Jay, I don't think is here. He left. Danny Shortwave had to head out. He was going outside for something. So I think a lot of people they're heading out. Great. Okay. Too many interests is still here. Okay. That's a good practice riff, by the way. With the capo on the 4th fret, or you could do it without the capo as well. And I put my middle finger on the 2nd string, the A string, on the 6th fret, with the fret on the 4th fret, or the capo on the 4th fret, on the 6th fret, my middle finger on the 2nd string, the A string, and then the 3rd, my wedding finger on the 3rd string, the D string. And before that, though, I lift it and I go, let's pluck it. Then down, move on down. So there's that. Also a riff that I really like. sounds really nice though. Once it's in tune. It's a little twangy, because I think it's meant for like... It's almost like it's a blues sounding guitar, you know? Or if you go high enough, it sounds like a ukulele. Or just landslide. I don't think I could play landslide without getting copyrighted. I think I can only do the chord progression. Because if I remember right, Fleetwood Mac, they're blockers. They like to block if they find their... So I have to do it this way. Anyway, so... There's that. We may be getting near the end of the stream. It's... What time is it? 6 o'clock. Nearly been on for 4 hours. Or 3 hours. Almost. Anyway, so... Just listening to my playback, make sure I got audio. But, so too many interests still here. Too many interests is nice. Also, let's talk about, we talked about the future projects, which is the RCA 9W125. Looks like this. Future project coming out. That's not mine. Mine's in better shape than that, but it's not an identical model. So, that's a repair project coming up. Also, I think, oh, yeah, that's what I was gonna, my heater just came on by itself. The hell? You just do that automatically, I guess. Also, I want to talk about some of the, as well as that, because I showed you that camera, some of the vinyl records. I started a bit of a vinyl collection recently, and I went to an antique store recently and I collected some vinyls. This is Someday Man by the Monkees. Oh, I think that's side B. Someday Man, and listen to the band. I think it's the main track on this this single, 45. And I picked up a couple of these Recordio discs, which are kind of cool. And then some 78 shellacs. Oh Lonesome Me by Don Gibson. This one has a bit of a crack in it. Careful with these as they shatter. Whoop, hit the microphone. You can see the crack. But it's there. It's very minor though. So there's that. Don Gibson, Oh Lonesome Me, and I Can't Stop Loving You on 78 shellac. Oh. What was this? Shellac too. My Happiness by the Marlon Sisters on Columbia. I don't really have like this one. I don't know. It looks like the middle of the record when you put it on the spindle. It's kind of worn open. It still plays fine. It's not warped and it isn't like sound warped in play because of course the hole in there. What is that? Columbia Records. And then here's some of the LPs that I found. So here it is. The original copy of, see that somebody drew on the front cover, I don't know who did, but an original copy of Simon & Garfunkel's Bridge Over Troubled Water. Someone also drew there as well. Great album. Then I also have this didn't come with a sleeve, but I found this. At an antique store as well. Original copy of original Canadian red label press with Led Zeppelin 2. With What a Whole Lot of Love. So lots of cool old LPs. And then one of my all-time favorite albums of all time. Everyone recognizes that album cover, Abbey Road. The original copy of Abbey Road by the Beatles. On Apple Records. Just to verify that's the original copy, SO383. comes with a kind of a cool slide. There's all these other records like Rolling Stone, Let It Bleed, Let It Bleed by the Rolling Stones on there. That's another good album I like to find on vinyl. Yeah, lots of cool old LPs. I'm getting a phone call at the moment. I apologize, so I'm gonna have to pause for a minute here. Stand by. Yeah, we're back. Check 1, check 2. Yeah, we're back. So I wanted to end off this stream by, it's getting close to dinner time. It's 6 o'clock. Mountain time, 8 o'clock Eastern, 5 o'clock of West. So I'm going to end this live stream here later. But I wanted to end off, before we go, with one of my favorite bloopers. Since we're talking, since the 5th anniversary, I wanted to go back to some of my bloopers. Some of my favorite bloopers from the channel. One of my favorite outtakes from a video I did. This is on the RCA 128. Here, hold on. So I can bring this up here. So I'll move my video. Add another window. Oh, I guess I can't. Does not let me. Hold on. Display capture. Here. I think I could do it this way. So I can find the right clip. Apparently not. Apparently not. Hold on. I'm going to set this so I can bring this video up here, show you, to kind of end up the stream. One of my video outtakes. Hold on, it's in my kind of. Real. If I do this, let me do that, and you see. Yeah, you can see it. So, we're gonna end the video with this. This is one of my favorite outtakes.
So we ain't gotta do a challenge to it. We can talk on 6, Teddy Bear.
Hello. Te.
Oh. Oh. Alright, I got about enough of that foolishness, man. Hey, son. Snoop Dogg top. Don't tell me nigga, don't get on my team. I'm gonna take it from it. But I drop a couple more cookies in the cookie jar. 14. Snatch and grab. I need 2 Russian girls in the 30 South. I did the back, cause I heard who it is. Number 1 son, I'm getting down. I heard that I did. You hit my back, and like I said, you ain't too crazy about him, so.
Maybe it's me, maybe he needs to get in tenor or something.
Hell, my best round. I'm gonna take my best round. One was shot in the head, the other was shot in the stomach. I turned into the laundromat dump. But if I was there, that'd have been a bunch of...
Old snatch and grab still warming up. Old snatch and grab in the 30 South warming up. Snatch and grab need 2 Russian girls in the 30 South warming up.
Hear me now? You're hearing the SDR audio. When I was saying this is one of my favorite outtakes from the YouTube channel. This is this is the RCA 128 AM/FM shortwave radio. I was trying to align the shortwave It's like a screwdriver under one of the ice transformers to align new spots. I got kind of a big arc connected to my screwdriver. So this is one of my favorite outtakes.
Maybe it's me. Maybe it needs a good antenna or something.
Because they have become physically dependent on the substance.
First
Another 2.1 million over 3 years allow the society to open 35 more medical detox beds.
Oh, I got. Oh, I didn't get shocked, but I got a mark on my on the high voltage. So there's that. That's one of my favorite outtakes. I like to go through some more of my outtakes, but yeah. Anyways, get my video back up here. That's gonna end this live stream. I don't know where my video went. Oh, I'm in the corner here. My video is missing, but hold on. There you go, that's why. Now I'm back. So there we go, my video's back. That's gonna end this live stream. Thanks for joining for the 5th anniversary live stream. It's crazy to think that I've been doing YouTube for 5 years now. Appreciate you all joining. I'm gonna go in for dinner now, have something to eat. So actually, believe it or not, I haven't had anything to eat all day. I rushed out here to get this done. So I don't know, maybe tomorrow I'll do some news coverage on the Trump arraignment. We'll find out what happens with that. But without further ado, I think the CB is still on actually. It was. WRMI. $939.5. So that's that. That's gonna do it for my 5th anniversary live stream. Thank you all for joining. Appreciate you joining. And we will see you all in the next live stream, which I might do an Easter live stream. I don't know. I'm gonna make these live streams a more regular occurrence, and we'll continue live streaming. Maybe we'll do like a weekly live stream every Saturday or every Sunday. I'm thinking every Sunday. But anyways, thanks all for joining. Let's just check the chat real quick. Oh, my phone died. I can't check the chat, so I'm gonna have to do it here. Check the chat. And hold on. Community interest says 5 years. Yeah. Or, I mean, too many. I'm reading my comment, then I put down. Oh, I put a percent instead of 5 because I was holding down the shift, but whatever. Too many interest says goodbye. So, thanks all for joining. We'll see you next time. Too many interest. Me G, Danny Radio, Shortwave DX, Everyday J. Thanks all for joining, and we'll see you all on the next live stream. For now, I'm gonna go in and have dinner. Thanks for helping me celebrate 5 years. Again, to all of you. Thanks for the fun. I couldn't have done it if it was without all of your help, with all the views. I couldn't have gotten to where I am 5 years later. So thank you, and we will be on the air sometime again shortly. For now, 73s, and we'll see you in the next one. Take care.